remember how I told you the right has a lot to do with these attacks? How on Christchurch, the shooter there brought up Ben Shapiro and other epic red pill memers. You know how that's a thing? Well, we have a little bit more information on it. You know, my good friend, Beanie Baby, Tim Pool. You know how Tim Pool has been talking for a long time about Civil War? Tim Pool's been trying to bring it back. Tim Pool's looking for Civil War 2 Electric Boogaloo. So you can probably rake in that fat dough off of it. And we can take a look here. So this, you know how he's been spending time talking about how the Democrats want to revoke the Second Amendment, or Democrats want to get people out to vote and the Republicans don't like that, or the Democrats want to, I don't know, push a racial sensitivity training, and that's like an anti-American plot to get white people to hate white people or something. Well, as soon as there was an actual literal plan to overthrow a state government, we could take a look at Tim Pool's rhetoric on Gretchen Whitmer. You know, Gretchen Whitmer is an evil, evil woman. And this is about a barber who wants to open up his barber shop against the governor's orders. Democratic governor defies state lawmakers, extending lockdown. The left is defending fascism. A governor trying to keep her state safe by locking down because the president didn't activate a federal mandate is fascism. Trying to keep your state safe is fascism. Remember that. And would you look at that? Brandon Costerda. This is one of the guys. Who tried to kidnap and hold a trial on Gretchen Whitmer. This is one of the guys. Steven Crowder one, who made a Facebook post about a Tim Pool video talking about how Steven Crowder's literal homophobic bullying of Carlos Maza is epic and based. Imagine my shock that this guy was a Tim Pool fan. Could you possibly imagine that happening? With all of his rhetoric on Gretchen Whitmer, could you possibly, oh my God, who could have seen this coming? Couldn't be me. And once this happened, once like literal fascists tried to overthrow a state government, a democratic state government, because they didn't like it, what does Tim Pool have to say? Anti-Trump, anti-cop, anarchist, plotted to kidnap Gretchen Whitmer. 2020, you crazy. Hey, excuse me? Anarchist plot. Anarchism. Anarchists. He's saying he's trying to call these people left wing. Maybe he may not even be trying to call them left wing, because I'm not even sure if he knows what anarchists mean. Anti-Trump? Yeah. There was one guy in there who said that Trump was a tyrant. He was just generally anti-government. But don't you think it's really interesting how these sorts of anti-government types always find massive camaraderie among very interesting people on the right? You know, the ones trying to overthrow a state government violently and kill the leader. Interesting. Yeah. Liking a Steven Crowder and Tim Pool fan. Very interesting. Ooh, what's this? Oh, no. Oh, what's going on here? Let's take a stroll. Let's take a stroll into his YouTube subscriber list. Would you look at that? Enslaved podcast? The Gun Collective? Very interesting. I love those guys. The Daily Wire? The Way of the World. The Daily Wire. The Daily Wire. Very interesting. Let's take a scroll some more, you know. Prolific Joe Rogan fan. You gotta love it. Oh, very interesting types that follow these people. And at the end, right here, Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro has his little fingerprints all over another plot to that would almost kill more people. Ben Shapiro is really getting some names under his belt. He's getting some kills under his belt after Charlottesville. My man's looking for the Dubski. You know, he's looking for the hat trick. He's trying to get another one. He's trying to up the ante that he has his name on. Of course, Joe Rogan. Of course, he probably loved those those podcasts he had with people like Stefan Molyneux. Beautiful. Or maybe you know him, you love him. I can't show him on Twitch anymore. Gavin McInnes, everyone's favorite Canadian export. But it gets even better because Tiny Face McGee, little boyo, you know him, you love him. Charlie Kirk was buddy. Here he is taking a picture. Charlie Kirk with another, more than one terrorist who tried to kidnap the governor. Very interesting thing what's going on here. Charlie Kirk with another terrorist who tried to kidnap Governor Whitmer. Just hanging out, just two buddies, two friendos hanging out, having a good time. Definitely nothing crazy here. Nothing to do with ideology that links these two people together. Absolutely nothing. The Las Vegas chapter of Turning Points USA was throwing up their OK sign, and the white friends scream, "We're gonna run the world." White, they say white power. Fuck, I'm not sure what this is. Ninjas? Naggers? Nincompoops? I'm not sure what this word could be. Really, it could be anything. Could literally be anything. And was at a Build the Wall rally. Super interesting things coming out of TPUSA. Really interesting while this keeps happening. Oh, another the FIU training Turning Points USA members were sharing racist memes and rape jokes. Oh, look at. But it's awful in Europe because we're diverse. Yep, great thing. History repeats itself. Really interesting how TPUSA members always keep getting caught up in these sorts of problems. Who could have thunk it? Not I.